Previously on the Hunted Line Last Defense Academy.
Morning, Takumi. Want to eat with me? Or do you want to eat me?
Yeah, of course. Not the first, not the whatever the hell that was. And now back to danganronpa 54.
Hello!
NicoB! Back with some more of the Hunted Line Last Defense Academy. When we last left off. All right, you know the usual spiel. Ava attacks. Fog. Hemoanima save the day. She gets beaten. We can take her as a hostage. But hey, there's no Sirei to brainwash her, which you know what that means. She can finally stick around. We can actually get a better look at her as a character. She's fucking dead already! And Tarumi's ecstatic because the killing game has finally begun. People are dying and they're not just being automatically revived. But granted, Ava wasn't in the system yet, but I feel like this is just like the starting point here. I feel like at some point the revive-matic is just gonna be destroyed and then everyone's just gonna be fucking start dropping like flies. Though apparently she seems like she was cut with the buzzsaw. And uh-oh, the buzzsaw isn't where it was before. But Shion knows where it is. And he also seems to know what's going on with Takumi, but he's like, I'm not gonna tell him, fuck him. We also end up finding the crazy deep diver suit that the quote-unquote killer has been wearing. But you know what? Instead of actually destroying this thing that could easily come out to kill us, let's lock it in this locker. That definitely will not come back to bite us in the ass at some point. And only Takumi knows the lock, because Takumi definitely feels trustworthy in this route. Oh yeah, and also Vetch just showed up and she's sucking people up again. Whatever, who cares? And yeah, I gotta say, I was reading through the comments last episode and I wasn't seeing anyone actually come up with a like reasonable reason for why we're locking up the buzzsaw. Because here's the thing, they say in the game, like Gaka says, you know, we should probably destroy it. And then Izumi's like, well, maybe it's better if we keep it, you know, for like self-defense. And it's like, okay, we're gonna go put it in the locker and only have Takumi know what the combination is. I guess on the one hand, you could be like, well, like, if it gets opened and then, you know, someone gets killed, then we'll know it had to have been Takumi or something, right? But I also feel like you're just like setting yourself up. Like, wouldn't it just be better to like get rid of it entirely? Because again, why do we need this when we have the infusers? I did see you guys bring up that, well, the infusers are stored in the war room. We don't carry it around all the time. Okay, that's the exact same situation as the fucking buzzsaw though. It's not like it's any more convenient than getting our infusers. So why are we like creating that risk? I don't know, it seems kind of nonsensical to me. I don't know if I buy the reason that like we need this for potentially self-defense. I don't know, it's like, well, but I could be in a place where it's closer to get to the metal shop than it is there, but it's like, is there even gonna be any risk of self-defense if he doesn't have the fucking buzzsaw? I guess he'd go make himself a new buzzsaw or get him some other weapon. But in that instance, then go grab your infuser. I don't know. To me, this just seems kind of dumb. If you guys have a decent reason for it, please tell me, because I was reading the comments. I didn't find anybody who was giving me anything that like felt like it made any sense. But I do think so far that this route is interesting. I think that like there's a lot of weird shit going on with like whatever the fuck is going on with Takumi, whether it's Eido's influence or something else, with this dude in a suit that, again, if I didn't see them in the Redstone route, I would assume that like Takumi is like hallucinating it. And whatever the hell's going on with Hiriko too, she seems like she knows what's going on, and Shion does too, but for some reason they're like choosing not to tell Takumi. And I'm just assuming it's like they're afraid it's gonna like shatter him or something, like they need him to be on his A game. But I feel like also ignoring the problem, also, if that is truly what it is, I don't know why they'd be ignoring it either, you know? Like, he'll just mellow out eventually. I don't know. It's got me intrigued. Oh yeah, some of you guys also pointed out when Ava died, the pose that she was in was pretty much one-to-one exactly what Mizuno's pose was when she died. In the first death in danganronpa 1, haha, you're right, shit. Those sons of bitches. But anyway, last episode, Nick Hilk Poor said, so this is the point of the episode I was talking about the battle system stuff. I actually want to highlight something here because you nailed a similar critique of the game I have. Because of the nature of how the routes and endings are structured, a lot of the gameplay starts to crack under the sheer length of it all. Free time can become a roadblock to story. Battles become an afterthought after skipping them. The fact that you can still get BP feels like a lame consolation prize in my opinion. And the SRPG elements start to slowly take the backseat. The Hunted Line becomes an incredibly deep but very outwardly visual novel that won't compromise its goal to never, ever, ever end. The stories were still really strong, It was more than enough to engage me across every route, but it's definitely a for better or worse deal. They shot for the moon and somehow hit it. All we can do is admire that achievement. Yeah, it's what I've sort of noticed the further I've gotten into this, where they have a lot of gameplay stuff, right, that is built around it, but the game itself is almost not like built to have that stuff last for long, right? Like the gameplay bits are essentially created for what would be like a regular sized game. But 100 Line is not a regular sized game. It is an absurdly crazy sized game. Granted, and like Kadaka has said on occasion, like, hey, we don't expect you to play literally everything, right? But I do think it would have been nice if they had included something in here to make that feel more viable and interesting. It's sort of like 13 Sentinels, right? 13 Sentinels has a strategy RPG in it as well. It's not super complicated or in depth, but it's got enough like sauce to last you for a good while. And the funny thing is about that game though, is there actually is something in the game that allows you to essentially continue playing it forever. There's basically a thing that you can do once you've like unlocked everything that allows you to overdrive or like go beyond the limits for each character. So like you can go up like one stat at a time. Once the stat stuff is already like maxed out, you can just like, you can go basically break their limits. So you still can go back if you want to, and then just like keep playing it and go in like endless mode and just play until you drop just for fun. It's not like a super deep thing, but it's something. And I almost feel like if they weren't going to tailor make the game to allow characters to unlock this stuff at a like relatively brisk pace, right? And essentially just make a lot of the fights the exact same across the board, then I think something they could have done is made it so that characters just broke their limits and went even further beyond what they can. Like Gistark gets crazy stats because big number go brr, right? And then, but also increase the stats of the enemies. So then we're like sort of building up towards something. Because I actually think the battles in this game are fun. I do actually think that they have a very solid foundation, and it works and actually is fine for basically the two major routes of this game, which is Route 0 and Second Scenario, right? Like what is here, the amount of content and everything that is here it like works perfectly for that. But it's once you get beyond that, now that we're going to all these other routes, and how so many of the battles in the game are exactly the same as Second Scenario. So there's just not that much variation, and they just allow you to skip everything. And I think they'd either, one, give us a way to just make our characters crazy busted, and even if they're the same fights, have us like go through and then like give us a reason to want to fight in them, right? With crazy overpowered characters, and and maybe the enemies are also crazy OP now, where there's like, you know, a stat battle at least, or make it so that the repeat battles are different somehow. I get that there's a story thing to that as to like, well, why would they be different? But I feel like that's better than what we're getting here. And anything like that would be better than when we got here, because yeah, it's just at this point, it's almost straight a visual novel right now. And I'm getting all this BP, but I'm really spending it and upgrading things. And I'm now just realizing there's really no point to doing it. I don't even know if there's an achievement necessarily for like unlocking every character's abilities. Maybe there is. Not that that should matter that much for, you know, unless you're like really a big achievement hunter. Because I don't think that I'm really going to be playing much more battles in this game. That's just sort of the way it feels. I thought there was a chance that when I got into this other side, that things would be different enough that the battles would somehow be like totally different. Like Vesh just died, and then like, I don't know, the commanders got fucked up or something different happened and made things like, or maybe you get different combinations of commanders, not just the same ones. But no, it's really just the same thing, and we're just like skipping them like usual. And similarly, like you said, free time can become a roadblock to stories, which we're already seeing here with a lot of free time events, right? I feel a little bit better this time at the very least because I actually have a fair amount of actual like materials, so I can get most people's like gifts, because that's like the one thing I'm doing to try to sort of like keep some gameplay in here is like, well, I'm at very least gonna get everybody's gifts, even though there's really no reason to do it. But yeah, I'm glad to see I wasn't the only one who felt that way. But Nick Hillock, thank you so much for your critical comment that pretty much hit the nail on the head of what I was feeling. And here's our reason you are comment of the day. Now, I don't want to make clear too, this isn't like ruining the experience for me or anything. It's not like, oh man, I'm so done with this game now. No, it's just more, I I was very curious if the gameplay elements in this game were going to hold up, you know? And I was impressed and glad to see that, oh yeah, the gameplay in this game is actually really good. Because apparently I think they did hire somebody who had some experience with this. So they didn't, Kanaka and Uchikoshi weren't the ones who created it. It was somebody else. I'm not sure who offhand, but it was someone who had experience with making this stuff. So I was just really like, oh shit, impressed that they managed to pull it off seemingly. But it just isn't enough content to last for this many playthroughs for people who basically try to get everything. But I don't know, maybe that's the point. Maybe like the idea is like, hey, if you're trying to do this, cool, but just get ready because there's just not going to be enough in there. Anyway, I won't harp anymore about it. I think we're just gonna have to sort of accept that it is what it is at this point for this. I'll still keep upgrading it. I'm just hoping that at some point, at the very least, I get at least like one more fight that is like totally different that I can then make use of like my now buffed group party. That'd be nice. Anyway, free time events. You know what that means. Actually, let's see. If I gotten everyone's gifts yet, I think is it just Karara's? Oh no, that's it. Yeah, that's right. No, I did. That's right. I did finish it last episode. So, no reason to hang out. Literally, is just gonna be gift giving for the remainder until we get everyone's bonding events, and then I think once that's done, then I can just start sleeping. Then Takumi enters full depression era and just goes to sleep every time he's like, all right, I better get ready to train. Never mind, hop back to bed. All right, cheap items. So, yeah, that's right. She wants simple toys. In a assortment of simple toys like bamboo swords and rubber band shooters, fun to mess around with once in a while. I don't get this. This one I really thought was this thing for her. Because she like considers herself like royalty essentially. But I guess it's this? Maybe it was in one of the interactions when she's around here, she would actually explain that, but I definitely don't understand why she likes this. This does not seem like something that Kurawa would be into. She's more like a Gaku item or something. How'd you know? I process of elimination, Karara.
I'm just curious. Anyone else look at the leisure lounge and think this was a picture of a dude with a massive raging heart on that then sprouts into a very large mushroom top that can then be used to protect him from the sun?
No, just me. Okay. It's actually it's just like the precarious place. It looks like he's either got that or he's like stabbed through the center with a big stick. Celebrity machines, a limousine. A lavish limousine for noble guests. Requires a fair amount of skill to operate. Requires a driver's license. All right, Karara. He's still gonna just talk shit to me?
I can see your ulterior motive in talking to me. You want to butter me up and learn the Osazuki family's secrets, don't you?
Gotcha, you caught me.
That's the only reason why anyone would even think of approaching me. I'm all too familiar with these methods. Maybe I can talk to you just a little. I was given a personal tutor when I was little. I trusted that person with all my heart. I would tell my tutor everything on my mind. Not as an Osazuki, just as a regular girl.
How do they betray that trust?
But that person was a spy who applied for the position specifically to infiltrate the family.
There we go.
They hid their true identity and told me lie after lie.
There it is.
After being betrayed by the person I trusted the most, I could no longer trust secretive people. I hate it when anyone tries to hide things from me. It's something I just can't forgive. What happened to the traitor? Don't know, don't care. Probably swimming with the fishes in our bottomless swamp right now.
You know what? I actually feel like this one is so significant that I feel like that this should have been brought up in the main story. Actually, I feel like this should not have been saved for this. Like, I like these, don't be wrong, and I almost just like, it's nice that this is a significant one for something in the main story. But I feel like, I don't know, they don't ever really truly go into details about why Karara is like, just hates it when people keep secrets, right? You can sort of form your own ideas. And I think there might be some small insinuations, but I actually think this story should have just been told in the main story about this experience of hers. Because I think it would have made those moments where she's just getting pissed off into Nozomi a little easier to swallow, at least for myself personally, because I still just found it like, this shit's so dumb. But that makes it a little more, I mean, after hearing that now, it makes me go, okay, that's a little more reasonable.
Again, I wish he had done it back when that was even a possibility, because now that's not a possibility anymore. Because Sirei's not even gonna, like, Sirei's not here, so we don't have to, like, force the secret out or whatever. Unless, and seemingly, since we're not talking about, like, I don't know if this guy's gonna have much to do with, like, learning the truth, so I don't know if that's ever gonna be a problem on this end here. You should have hung out with Kurara when you had the chance, huh? Yeah, I mean, I would have if she wasn't fucking dead for half that time. We didn't find them today either. I dove into bed and embraced the warmth of the covers after a long, hard day. We'd carried out another exhaustive search, but hadn't found any trace of the killer. Shouldn't get discouraged. If we keep looking, we'll find them eventually. Tomorrow for sure. But it wasn't as simple as that. Days passed and we still made no progress in our search. Every time we looked at Tsubasa's device and saw that 15 flashing back at us, it felt like the killer was mocking us from the shadows. I feel like this really is going to end up being like some... To me, I think this is like a trick in some ways. Like, it's going to be like a technicality. Like what I said before, I think like Ado or somebody's like living inside Takumi. Like, it's like tracking their hemoglobin or cryptoglobin or some other shit. And because of that, they're able... Because Takumi counts as 2 people, it's making it look like 15 or something like that, like akin to that, where it looks this way, but it's not that way. That's what I'm feeling. But Tsubasa never really explained either that that's how that worked. And that would also be assuming that the bad guy used cryptoglobin, which doesn't seem to be the case. So that's why I feel like the specifics of that aren't quite right, but it'd be something like that. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it just really is just some dude running around here. I mean, we know these guys exist. Like I said, we saw them on the Redstone route, so... But... It's just weird, man. This route's fucking weird. After several days of fruitless searching, a new development occurred on the evening of day 38.
Knock it off! Let me go!
Just want to make sure she was who she said she was. Let me go.
Gaku raged and struggled, but Gamu held him in an iron grip, not saying a word. And to the side of them...
Both of you, stop it!
He took her mask off because he wanted to make sure that was actually really her. Kurara, face uncovered, was sobbing uncontrollably.
Takumi, quick, you've got to do something.
Whoa, hold on. What's going on here? It all started around 10 minutes ago. Tired and disappointed after searching all day without any results, I had gone back to my room. And Tsubasa had burst in and dragged me to the rec room, not really telling me anything until we got there.
We were talking and Gaku suddenly said he thought Kurara might be the killer. They got into a fight and Yugamo stepped in to stop them, but then...
Mr. Omikage got all intense, and now he's, well, like that. That still doesn't tell me much, but I guess I better break this fight up. Hey, Yugamu, ease up, okay? Why don't we just talk about this? Yugamu! He's totally in the zone, huh? Nothing any of us says seems to get through to him. Gaku, meanwhile, was wilting under the murderous aura being directed at him. Couldn't let this continue. If I had to get a little rough, so be it. But before I could make my move... Kiriko? Oh.
Do it. Do you, Gamu? Fucking cut his head off right now.
Gamu reached into his robe, brought out a knife, and began pressing it into the flesh of Gaku's throat.
Stop it, Yugamu! Are you crazy?
Hell yeah, I am.
You're scaring me!
Yeah.
Kurara, you talking about like boiling people alive and doing like all this horrendous shit to them so, all the time?
Yeah. Yeah. Harder, Yugamu's all you got. Come on.
A cold light shone in Yugamu's eyes. Those are the eyes of a killer. He wasn't playing around. If I didn't do something, he really was going to kill Gaku.
I said stop!
I charged Yugamu, fully prepared to get injured myself, but then...
So that's how it is, huh?
Huh?
Well. I never thought of this before. Good to know it works.
Yugamu seemed to finally come to his senses all at once. After muttering some weird stuff to himself, he put the knife away. hell, man. I just thought I was done for. Sorry, got a little overexcited. You know how it is.
Just what did you think you were doing, Yugamu?
Oh, Takumi, when did you get here? You saw me in a kind of embarrassing moment, huh? But thanks to Gaku here, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Thanks for playing along, man. What? You should apologize to Karawa, though. Just saying. Wait, what is it he said?
So that's how it is then. I never thought of this before. Good to know how it works. Good to know it works.
What is he talking about? What works? His knife?
With that, Yugamu casually strolled out of the room, a satisfied smile on his face. Was it Takumi's reaction he was saying? Like, knowing that he would react to it? I don't know. What in the world was all that about?
It's all your fault, Gaku. Knows what would have happened if you hadn't had the audacity to accuse me of being the killer.
Here we go. At some point, Karawa had put her weird tomato mask on and was now rounding on Gaku.
I didn't accuse nobody. Let's put the possibility out there.
You want to be executed 1,000 times for even suspecting a noble like me? Burn the fires of hell, you gutter snipe.
Could somebody please explain how all this started?
Okay, so, everyone's really tired and stressed out from looking for the killer. Some of us decided to come here to play some darts and unwind a little. Then all of a sudden, Gaku started asking Karawa to take off her mask.
He seemed to think the killer had stolen Mrs. Suzuki's mask and was now impersonating her. Naturally, she refused. Things got heated, there was a scuffle, and the mask came off. You know what, to be fair, it's not actually a bad thought there, Gaku. So that's why she didn't have it on when I got here.
Of course, once it was off, everyone could see it was the real Karawa underneath. Then she started to cry. That's when Yugamu stepped in and told Gaku he'd gone too far. Then Gaku got flustered and started accusing Yugamu instead.
And so you sent Tsubasa to come get me. That's right, Mrs. Suzuki's true face shocked us, of course, but mostly we were afraid of Mr. Omakage. Yeah, actually, I guess this was the first time that anyone's seen what she looked like underneath the mask on this side.
Sorry to get you involved, but I think we could handle him on our own.
No need to apologize. From the sound of it, I really was all Gaku's fault.
Well, maybe I got a little carried away. We've been looking around for days and still haven't found the killer. Who wouldn't start to wonder what was under that mask?
Try to think about how Karawa felt hearing you accuse her like that. Now that you know you were wrong, you really should apologize. Speaking of which, when is the next fight? Day 40, couple of days.
I know. So, Karawa, I was out of line. I'm sorry.
Huh, you say you show that much disrespect to me. I'll make you walk across an electrified steel girder.
I bet Mr. Maruko would fall off just a few steps from the end, snatching death from the jaws of victory, as it were.
Dude, don't jinx it. We don't even know if I'll have to do it yet.
Totally see that happening, though. Coming back to Yugamu, it was a pretty extreme reaction, don't you think?
It was like someone flipped a switch and made him go into assassin mode. We weren't getting through to him at all.
The switch. Yeah, there must have been something that set him off. He said he was feeling better now, but what was wrong with him in the first place? Yugamu's been acting really strange lately. Could have something to do with this incident. Hiriko's acting strange, Yugamu's acting strange. So maybe that might mean that Yugamu also potentially gets his own route in, or a focus at some point during these routes. Because to be honest, we really haven't gotten a focus on Yugamu. Yugamu has basically been plot man, right? He just will whip out like convenient plot items and things to help like solve problems and save the day, but he hasn't really done or hasn't really gotten a chance to actually like get a focus on him, right? Story-wise and character-wise. Like the closest we got was in the second scenario being revealed that he had like a person that he wanted to kill that he was like in love with that, was a woman but wasn't actually like, he found out that wasn't real, but that was the first time we even heard anything about that, I don't know. Probably hear about it in his free time events too, but I hope we just get more stuff for him, Things had calmed down in the rec room, but it still felt a little awkward as we went our separate ways for the night. Between the war with the invaders and the search for the Mr. Killer, we were all starting to feel the strain. We needed to solve at least one of those problems before we fell apart completely. Day 39. Today we've got to get serious about finding the killer. After what happened last night, I was feeling antsy. I need to find some new information and dispel some of that tension.
I got washed, dressed, and stepped out of the door. Once again, we searched all day but failed to find anything new. I was starting to think we were going about this all wrong. As I continued to fret over our lack of progress, the day wore on into the night. We're at a total impasse. I was so tired I was having trouble thinking straight. At this rate, what little remained of the day would just pass me by. Walking around in a daze, I spot Hiroko coming toward me from the other direction. Hiroko.
Oh.
You look terrible. Did Moko hit you with a pile driver or something?
I don't think I could survive that. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out.
Oh, what stuff?
Maybe I'll ask Hiroko for some advice. She's not avoiding me as much these days, and she might be able to come up with a better plan than me. Can I ask your opinion on something? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think your input would be really useful.
I don't mind. What does he want to ask?
The last few days we've been searching high and low for the killer, and still haven't found any new clues. I was thinking we should approach the problem some other way, but I have no idea what that other way might be.
What about going outside the wall?
Huh? But Suvasa's device only measures the life signs inside it.
You said you wanted clues. Stands to reason you can learn things outside the school too, doesn't it?
Hiroko's words, I felt like the fog around my brain was starting to clear. I've been so fixated on the total life sign count, I never even thought about going off school grounds. You're right. That was a real blind spot. Thanks, Hiroko. I knew asking you for help was a good idea.
I'll go with you if you want. It's safer to travel in a group anyway.
It's a good point. I'll get some more people on board too. We'll meet up and set out tomorrow morning. After arranging things with Hiroko, I found the others and figured out who else would be coming. This time, things would be different. This time we'd get somewhere. With new hope welling up within me, I waited for the next day to arrive.
We need to go where we found that old man in Rutsnam and shit. Because that's where he came across the two of them before.
Headed to the parking lot and found the other members of the expedition team waiting for me. Morning, everyone. You guys ready to head out?
Actually, wait. Today's the day, isn't it? Is this today the, yeah. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the Redstone route. Also, yeah. Uh-oh. That might be bad.
Ready when you are. I'll handle the driving, too.
So it's the 7 of us today? Hope we find something.
Can I watch the killers just show up again already? Except, I don't really want them around. It's complicated.
I gotta be outside in the sun like some kind of health-conscious speech bunny. Just kill me now, bitch. Turn that frown around, Doremi. You can get through anything if you keep your spirits up. Athletic and supportive. This much positivity has gotta be bad for me. Just sum up, we're all fine. Let's get going.
You're speaking for everyone now? Oh, I guess we shouldn't waste time. Once we're past the flames, just look around for anything that might be a clue, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Let's do this. No guts, no glory. We all got on the bus and set off full throttle for the ruins beyond the wall. And then immediately bumped into some invaders on the outside. We drove through the undying flames and on through the ruins. For a while, we didn't see anything that stood out. Finally, after a couple of hours, I noticed something that was different.
That's weird. Isn't this?
What's the matter? Have you been here before, Takumi?
Yeah. Back in my future. Except the way I remember it, there's an enemy base up ahead.
Say what? Dude, why'd you gotta break out of nowhere like that?
Didn't you hear what Takumi said about the base? Do you want to charge right into an enemy territory? I'm sorry, I should have noticed this sooner. Just feels a little different from last time.
It does seem strangely quiet here. Don't see any signs of invaders nearby either. Is this base big? Were there a lot of troops there?
Is this gonna be a case of Vesh just went cray and murdered everybody at the base?
Yeah, it was. My last timeline, we went there by this road and stormed the place.
You took the fight to them even when you can't be revived out here? That's bold, man.
There's no invaders here now. What could have happened to them? Maybe they're all too depressed to come out and fight. Even invaders can get mental health problems, I bet.
Anyway, we ought to turn back for now. We'll end up in a battle we ain't prepared for.
Keep going, Takamaru. Full speed ahead.
Yeah, man, let's rock it. Hey, were you even listening to me? Get us all killed out here. You are so freaking dead.
We came out here today to gather information. Anything that looks out of the ordinary could be a potential lead. Right. Even if it turns out to be unrelated to the killer, we should still be aware of what the invaders are doing.
You guys are crazy. You just drive to a base that's crawling with enemies?
I'm fine with going. Maybe the invaders can swap stories about our mental breakdowns.
I'm in too. If there's any chance of finding us something new, we have to take it. Of course, it's not like this is a full-scale attack. We'll pull out if things start to look bad. Fine. Might as well face it, Gaku. We're in the minority here. Okay. If things do go wrong, I better get some kind of payoff for it.
All right, then let's keep going. Slow and steady now.
Bringing the speed all the way down, we inch the bus along the road to the enemy base. After a while, we stop, begin scouting ahead on foot. What we found was so different from what I remembered. I found myself wondering if we hadn't taken a wrong turn somewhere. Yep, everybody's dead. Vicious is going through her crazy arc.
Damn, dude.
That's really gross.
She didn't get enough wins, so now she's just super pissed. What the base should have been was a mountain of dead school invaders. There's so many of them, they spilled off the pile and onto the ground, making it hard for us to move forward without wading through them.
They're all dead. Ain't nobody here left alive.
Did we come across a video or something like we did before?
It doesn't look like sickness did it. All the bodies are beat up.
They've all been cast aside so carelessly. There's no art in this. Whoever did this knows nothing about setting up a proper murder scene.
Do you think they turned on each other? Or was there a third party involved?
I don't know, but this is kind of a lucky break for us, right? If all these invaders are dead, that means less for us to fight.
I don't think it's that simple. Especially when we don't know how or why they died.
Let's look around some more.
We looked all around the base, inside and out. But we didn't find anything to explain what had happened there. It's nothing but bodies as far as the eye could see.
Staying here any longer won't get us anywhere. Takumi, we should leave.
How's it still morning, by the way? Now? After coming all this way? Something this weird, it had to mean something. We're really just going to walk away without figuring it out? I want to stick around a little longer, but it was already getting dark. I think that thing in the top right is not correct then. No, Tommy, it's still morning, dummy.
There's no need to rush. Finding this was an achievement in itself. For now, we should head back and let the others know.
Here, go give me a light slap on the ass and begin walking back toward the school bus. Was that her way of trying to comfort me? Alright, I'm gonna head back too. Get the idiot and the freak for me, will you, Takumi? The what in the what now? Takumi jerked his chin toward Darumi and Gaku, who were crouched down a short distance away, looking at something intently. So you're talking about both Gaku and Gaku, right? Right? I know you weren't talking mad smack about my girl Darumi, Takamaru, right? Those be fighting words to me now.
Finger bang! Oh, there's one here too. It's so fast.
Dude, it's huge. Hey, Darumi, Gaku, come on, time to leave. There's no response. They seem excited about something, though. They found a bug? What are you guys doing here? We're heading back.
Hey, Takumi! Take a look at this cute little thing here.
I followed Darumi's gaze and saw something crawling out from underneath a dead body. There were two of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location.
What are those? Some kind of bug?
They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seemed to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. They remind me of the little dudes that used to scuttle around my kitchen back home. You think they're a new species?
Can we keep him, Takumi? They'll make better pests than Sirei.
Of course not.
Come on, we'll feed him, take him for walks, and teach him tricks and everything.
We're concerned that you think Sirei is being on the same level as a cat or a dog.
I killed a whole aquarium full of fish last time I had a pet. But don't worry, they taught me to respect life. So we'll be fine this time.
How's Agnes respecting life fitting with your killing game obsession? Come on, guys, back to the bus. Everyone's waiting. You'll get left behind if you don't hurry. You don't mind if I go to the bathroom first? I have a tummy ache. Yeah. What bathroom? Are you just gonna take a shit in the enemy base?
Oh, me too. I feel like my bladder's about to explode. Q.
Fine, fine. Just don't take too long, okay? After a little while, Dorumi and Gaku join us on the bus, both of them looking refreshed. By the time we got on the road and left, the base behind it was already getting dark. What the fuck? What is this? About the size of a fist. What the hell? Some weird bugs? What is that gonna play into? We arrived back at the school early the next morning. More weird things. More weird questions. What time is it? Game time, Takumi. Rubbing my eyes and looking at the clock, I saw it was really late. I slept clean through the day and into the next evening. Whoa, really overdid it. I guess no one attacked here, by the way. I guess maybe the ones that were gonna attack us were the ones from that base, but they're all dead now. I remember just getting back this morning, but not much after that. Yeah, so no battle, so back to second scenario. So when is the next battle? After this one. 47, at least it was then. I said a fake impression that I got really hungry and then practically passed out from exhaustion. My head hurts too. Yeah, again, and like, I'm almost wondering, like, his hunger pains, like, Takumi's got another dude inside of him, and they also need extra food. I don't know, man. At this point, I'm really just kind of grasping at straws. A headache from oversleeping. That's happened to me before. Better take something for it. The thing, here's the one thing I will say, though. If Takumi is, like, doing shit, right, while he's asleep, then I feel like other people would see him, right, and, like, say that, hey, I saw you walk around doing this thing, or whatever. I guess he's like maybe always doing it at nighttime, so he never like notices it. And it also could be something like, maybe that's why he's just tired all the time too, is because he's literally like not actually sleeping. When he goes to sleep, he's essentially then waking up in another way. Maybe? It'll be more like dinner than breakfast at this point, but I'll go to the cafeteria anyway. Dissolving some medicine in water, I gulped it down and stepped out of my room. Some of the team were still in the cafeteria, eating a late night meal. It's mostly the ones who stayed here while we were gone. Guess the others are still sleeping off the trip. I grabbed some food for myself, and as I turned to find a place to sit, somebody called out to me. Hey Takumi, you want to eat with me? Or do you just want to eat me? Oh no, not this again. Now there's a face that just screams, oh no, not this again. Maybe now you're thinking, how did he know? How did he know? Don't be so jumpy. Ima's here to keep an eye on me today. I promise I'll hold back. Good evening, Mr. Sumino. You can sit next to me if you want. Thanks, I'll do that. I don't see you two together very often. My dear sister is participating in a girls' night, and she forbade me from being present. I don't know, though. With my long hair, I look kind of like a girl, right, Mr. Sumino? Sure, bro. I thought I might get away with it. I mean, slap some makeup on me. Hey, let's make some strategic tucks and I can easily pass the girl, don't you think? Wow, I actually ended up saying that. The thing I joked about. The worst thing is, he's absolutely right. So instead, Mr. Omikage has been telling me all about his passion for killing. Huzzah! Oh, I'll eat some very red meat here. Can you leave off that stuff for a while? I'm trying to eat here. I told you before, right? I'm having trouble with my urges right now. Yagami ignored me and continued with his macabre topic of conversation. After what happened with Gaku, I finally figured out a way to suppress them better. Oh yeah? What's that? I don't actually have to kill anyone. I just have to see the look of despair when they stare death in the face. Oh, okay, so that's what he was saying. He was saying, oh, okay, I got my fix. I saw him get terrified because he was about to die. It's not exactly a long-term solution, though. More like a coping mechanism. Not sure how to react to that. I have no idea what it feels like. Think of it like when you watch sexy videos online to sate your own desires. It doesn't make them completely go away, but after a decent session, they fade back into the background for a while, you know? Hey, don't just assume that's what I do. Does that mean you prefer in-person encounters, Mr. Sumino? How very analog of you. I guess I'm the same in a way. Although in my case, it was always the ladies coming to me. Bazinga! You must questionable work history is something I really don't want to get into right now. Yeah, I'll have my arc later. Maybe. Right? My only problem is that no one seems to want to show me their seconds before death phase. I'm not doing it. That's cold, man. At least let me ask first. Yeah! Haven't heard the Ima yeah in a while. I know how you feel, Mr. Omikage.
It's no fun letting frustration build up until it feels like it's ready to burst. I may not be a killer or a sexual deviant, but I understand impulse control at least. I guess you could describe Ima as impulsive, like the time he stabbed Takamaru the last time around. Come now, Mr. Sumino. Don't act like you don't know what Mr. Omikage is talking about. How do you mean? You know what it's like. You killed Mr. Awatsuki, didn't you? But that was different. He was a traitor. He was dangerous. He sabotaged the team and even killed some of us before. If I'd let him live, he would have gone after the baby in the defense room again. Eventually. He wouldn't have stopped until humanity itself was wiped out. Are you making excuses inside your head right now? Thinking of ways to justify what you did? Damn, Ima. Oh, don't get me wrong. I really don't care either way. I'm just saying, regardless of the original trigger, you know what it's like to kill another person. You understand that impulse. Okay, maybe you're right. I did kill Ado out of anger. Everyone has the potential to become a killer. Under the right circumstances, I'm no exception. Lighten up, Mr. Sumino. This isn't that serious of a discussion. Ima, you're so bad at reading the room, dude. You're just such an asshole. It's more of a casual chat between murderous and murder-adjacent friends. If you ever do want to help me with my urges, you're welcome in my room anytime for a massage session. Not happening, ever. I decided to change the subject before things got too weird, and brought up our discovery from yesterday. Nozomi had already told the others about the enemy base full of dead invaders. On our return, the organic life detection device still indicated 15 people inside the school. Discussing all the mysteries facing us, the time passed surprisingly quickly. By the time I got back to my room, the nighttime announcement was only minutes away. Time for beddy, boo. I got nothing done today. I flopped down in my bed, feeling pleasantly full and relaxed after dinner. This is back to sleep for me. I thought it barely crossed my mind before my consciousness started to drift away. Why fight it? Let go and allow sleep to carry me away. And so my 41st day of The Last of Us Academy came and went practically in the same breath. Little did I know that a fresh crisis would await me on day 42. Oh, goody. Epic foreshadowing. Nah, just kidding. It's a free time event. Morning. Still half asleep, I let out a long yawn as I tried to orient myself. After sleeping so much lately, I felt like I had a lot of energy today. All right, who's come here to tell me all about the bad things that have happened this time? Huh? Who could that be this early? Did like the sound of that flurry of doorbell rings. Heard over to the door and opened it.
Takumi, come quick. The life sign reading changed.
Seriously?
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Here, look.
Did it go to 16 or something? 13? There's 2 less than yesterday?
I'm afraid something bad might have happened to someone.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's get everyone together. Uh-oh. So Masa and I split up, telling the rest of the team to go to the cafeteria for an emergency meeting. When we got there, the only ones missing were... No! I don't give a fuck about Gaku, but no! Please. God damn it. Don't kill Darumi again. Okay, come on. She was dead for more than half this game, all right? They should make it so she doesn't die at all in this route. Never again. Where are Darumi and Gaku?
There are 12 of us here now. If the killer's still out there, the missing 2 life signs must be theirs.
Well, they had a good run. Honestly, I thought Mr. Mariko would have been killed sooner. You saying the killer struck again? But where are the bodies? Also, wouldn't they doesn't the revive-o-matic work automatically? Like, wouldn't they, even if they died, wouldn't it fly in and just get them and scoop them up? That's what happened when I'd right? If you think about it, because in that route where Takumi kept killing himself again and again, and he'd hang himself in his room, or he'd get blown up in his room and somehow fucking the drones or something would make their way in there and scoop his body up. So even if they died indoors, I feel like, should they still be saved?
We don't know that Gaku and Darumi are dead. They may have just gone outside the wall. Those 2? It's not totally out of the question. Has anyone checked if the school bus is still in the parking lot?
I'll go look now. The rest of you check around here for anything out of the ordinary.
Wait up, I'll come with you.
I swear to God, Darumi better not be dead. Oh, the bus is gone. Those two must have taken it.
That probably means they're okay. But where could they have gone?
Oh, that's right. They were the ones looking at the weird bug things. Is it like some weird shit? Did like the bugs crawl in their ears and take them over like Zurg or something from Animorphs? How long has the total on your device been? 13.
Since the morning announcement. When I checked it before bed last night, it still said 15.
So they snuck out during the night. Let's go back to the cafeteria for now. Okay. Not confirmed dead yet. We hurried back to the cafeteria where everyone was still talking excitedly.
Sir Takumi, your report. Lady Darumi and Sir Gaku left a note. We found it on a table. It was over in the corner, so we didn't notice it at first. Here.
Gone out to run an errand, BRB, from Darumi and Gaku. What the heck? Those guys have any sense of danger at all? They really like those bug things. Forget danger. I have a little consideration for others. I'm gonna wring their necks for making me worry like this.
How about the bus? Was it gone?
Yeah, I guess that means whatever made them leave was pretty urgent. Maybe they got together and went out like to rut like mindless beasts. Outside, in the open air, how indecently wild. Tell me more! Tell me more!
Speculating won't help us now. All we do is wait for them to get back. I will say it was pretty weird seeing Darumi and Gaku like bond over anything. That was definitely like another unlikely combo. With the chaos caused by Darumi and Gaku's disappearance starting to settle down, we brought the meeting to an end and spent the day as normal. Finally, long after the sun had gone down, Yoshika spotted the school bus on the horizon and we once again assembled in the cafeteria. Okay. I think they probably had to do with the bugs. Our returning friends avoided looking at any of us in the eye. They must have sensed how much trouble they were in. You're in so much trouble, mister.
Where exactly have you two been all this time? Nowhere really. Just outside. Obviously. I'm asking where outside and why you went there.
It was just kind of, you know.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Enough nonsense. Give me a real answer. Now.
Or die. You're beautiful when you're angry, Mr. Siriko.
What are we watching here?
A couple of kids getting scolded by their mom for staying out too late. Look at a bad for them. Hiriko's so threatening, but I guess it just shows how worried she was.
Does it? This was more like an outright interrogation to me. Well, yeah. I got something I wanted to do at the base we found. What? You two went back there all on your own? I figured it'd be safe since all the invaders are already dead. When we got there, it was just the same as before.
Why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest. We won't be mad. I'll be furious! I was sitting behind the other day when Gaku and I went for our group peeing session.
That's right. We accidentally left our fusers behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get them ourselves. Both of you lost them at the same time. How can you be so dense?
Do you have a death wish? Are you really that stupid? Why don't you die now and save us all a lot of trouble?
Okay. I was wondering what, I just thought maybe it was just sort of like comedy or something where I was like, okay, so there's this weird bug thing and then they have to go to the bathroom and then just like, all right, and then they came back and it was fine. I was like, what was the point of that? Ah, I see. But I assume this time they discovered something now and they had to go back. See, I knew you'd get mad at us.
When you think about it, it's really Takumi's fault. If he hadn't hurried us, we'd have been a lot more careful.
Really gonna blame me for this? You're so irresponsible, it's almost impressive.
Please tell me you at least found your infusers.
You bet. Got them right here, no problem at all.
Is that really all you went there for?
Yeah, of course. Why would we last think about something like that? Oh, maybe they really wanted those bugs after all. No, I guess it was maybe another reason.
Come on, Hiriko, they're back safe. So why don't we just let it slide? But the next time you two run off like that, you'll be getting the electric chamber elimination treatment.
I have no idea what that is, but I want to find out. Or sorry, I'm dead again. As long as you understand, don't go worrying us like that.
I'll be good. Although getting scolded by Mr. Siriko was kind of fun in its own way.
Hiriko's like,
I don't know what to do with Darumi. She's freaking me out. Do I really look like that much of a Tommy mommy?
Yes. I still have my doubts about their story, but it looked like the crisis was over for now. With a collective sigh of relief, we all headed back to our rooms. What in the fuck, man? Okay, so why do they really just want to go get the little things and take it with them? That still seems like very dangerous and like, why? Are the bugs brainwashing them? What's happening? With all the confusion, today was weirdly tiring. My body and mind felt worn out. Fatigue after a battle was bad enough, but this was something different. I guess there are bound to be days like this sometimes. I just have to work hard to do better tomorrow. I lay down in bed and immediately felt sleepy. I surrendered the feeling and let my conscience fade away. I didn't know it then, but the crisis wasn't over. In fact, it has only just begun! Dink dog. Oh. Tommy's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Who's there? This is early, too. Oh, it's raining outside. A rare rainy day? Or night? Responding to the bell, I crawled out of bed and lumbered toward the door. It wasn't even light out yet. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I opened the door to find... Nozomi? Moko.
Sorry to disturb you, but this couldn't wait. Zombie said she heard some sounds come from somewhere downstairs. Wanna go check it out? Check out what they were.
Huh? Weird noises.
It's probably just my imagination, but with everything else that's going on, I didn't want to take any chances. It's kind of scary going with just two girls, even if one of them is the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Yeah. Sure could use a nice, strong man to accompany us, you know?
Moko, you were 2 feet taller than me. Okay, so let's see what these noises are. I'm curious too. I should probably go in our class armor just in case.
Of course, thank you, Takumi. I'll blow you a thank you kiss too. Go grab a gear and get in the ring.
We transformed and set out into the night. A light rain was falling outside, giving the school a damp, dingy feel. We've been looking for a while now, but I don't see anything strange.
Me neither. Maybe I was just hearing things. Don't let your guard down yet, Nozomi. What if some prowler emerged from the shadows and suplex you from behind? Okay, I'll be careful. Now let's take one more look around before we call it a night.
Sounds good. Can't get careless now. Looks like our little investigation was going to end without turning up anything noteworthy. But just as I was beginning to relax... Suddenly... Huh? Where did Moko go?
That's weird. She was right behind me a second ago.
I wasn't sure how or when it had happened, but Nozomi and I had gotten separated from Moko. Could have sworn she was still with us when we turned that last corner.
Moko, where are you?
She's not answering. You don't think something happened to her, do you?
Maybe she just went to the bathroom? I'll go check.
Should probably go with you.
No, we need to prioritize finding her. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way.
That seems like a... No, that seems like a very bad idea, actually. That's like some Scooby-Doo shit. Let's split up, gang! Alright, makes it easier to get picked off.
Don't worry, it's right near here. We'll meet back here in a little while.
Hey, Nozomi! Before I could stop her, Nozomi ran off toward the nearest girl's bathroom. I started following her, but she was right. Finding Moko came first. She couldn't have gone far. I began retracing my steps, calling Moko's name as I went, but there was no sign of her anywhere. Should she have gone outside? It does seem likely, but I'll just check just in case. Whoa, the rain's gotten heavier. I didn't think about stopping to grab an umbrella or anything. After a few seconds, I was completely drenched. The rain also made it hard to make out my surroundings very well. Which is definitely going to play into something, right? Hey, Moko! If you're out here, answer me! No response. I mean, she's still inside, right? She'll head back for now. I don't want to leave Nozomi alone for too long. Not to mention, staying in the rain has made me cold. I'll get back inside soon. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, wow. I think it's the first time I've ever seen run around, like, sort of, I think it is a 3D model, Takumi, in his class armor for running around in. Scream? Was that Nozomi? A sudden cry rang through the night. It had definitely come from inside the school. Whatever that was can't be good. Have to hurry. Ran back into the school and headed in the direction the scream had come from. Yeah, this is like the first time I've seen. He looks much more 3D than in this outfit than his other one. His other one looks more like sort of more 2D. I don't know if it actually was or not. It's like light is reflecting off this more. I don't know. Anyway, going to the right. Somi, are you okay?
Takumi, you have to help. It's the killer.
The killer? Don't tell me they showed up again.
They did! And they killed Moko!
What?
Now they're after me. What are we going to do? We have to get Moko to the infirmary before it's too late.
Okay, just stay calm. Take me to where Moko is.
All right, come on, it's this way.
Killer got Moko. This can't be happening, can it? Izumi led me to one of the classrooms on the first floor. I opened the door, but took a step back in terror when I saw what was inside.
No way.
Fucking dead.
It can't be.
Moko lay motionless on the floor, surrounded by an ocean of blood. Her body was torn to shreds, just like Ava's had been. No longer breathing, no longer moving. Her body was just a giant slab of meat.
Come on, Takumi! We have to get Moko to the Revive-O-Matic!
I don't know if that, like, weird fade to black was suggesting that, like, Takumi passed out for a second or anything. No, like, he came in from the outside, and there was, like, this long fade to black. It just, like, transported inside. I'm almost like, did he, like, fade out or something and then wake up again?
Right. Here, we'll carry her together.
I crouched down beside Moko. Her body was still warm, and soon her hands were covered in her blood. So much blood. Will the Revive-O-Matic even work on her anymore? We still have to try.
Hold on, Moko. We're taking you to the infirmary.
Let's hoist her up. 1, 2, 3. But just as we were about to get moving. Footsteps. Somebody's coming this way? Nozomi noticed them too. She glanced down the hallway, a look of abject horror on her face.
Takumi?
Look, I'll see who it is. You stay here.
But...
Things get dangerous. Run. Focus on staying alive, understand? With user in hand, I slowly crept down the hallway the footsteps were coming from. Huh? There's no one here. The footsteps I heard before had stopped, leaving a deathly silence in their place. Did I just imagine them? No, Zomi heard them too. Oh god, there he is! All of a sudden the killer was there. Black suit and power saw included. How did they get the power saw back? Never mind that, I have to do something. You, how dare you do that to Moko? I also raising my infuser and swinging it viciously at the killer.
Yeah.
What? But the knife bounced right off the suit. The recoil sent me staggering. My Hemoanima attacks aren't working. What am I supposed to do?
Takumi!
Zomi, don't come any closer. Get out of here.
I can't just abandon you. I'll fight too.
It's no good. Hemoanima won't work on them. We have to run.
What? But...
Come on, this way. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like this.
All right, do it again. Wow, okay. Well, all right. Did it. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to be in control suddenly. That was funny. That was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like slowly walk up the stairs. Just going for a nice leisurely stroll here. Uh-oh. This is like we can play like a song by the Monkees or something, like one of the songs on Scooby-Doo and everyone's getting chased. Huzzah! All right. So just to double down the fact that Takumi is not imagining this, just in case there was any doubt. I mean, again, I saw it before, but it was still like a part of me like, I don't know. I was still like, my
I feel like my theory of what's going on keeps changing every half a second. It's no good. I can't run anymore.
Again, I thought the way this worked, doesn't the drones come in and like pick them up regardless of where you are in the school, right? So like I thought like they come and get her or something.
Takumi.
Someone's still glancing around nervously. I can see her trembling. Don't worry, it's all gonna be okay. I'll think of something. I was doing my best to sound confident, but on the inside I was already choking in my own despair. If Hemoanima attacks won't affect the killer, I'm gonna have to tackle them and try to steal the power saw again? Oh no, they found us!
What do we do? Where can we go?
Have to head outside.
Well, there you go. I guess, hey, for self-defense, I guess the power saw is needed then. Maybe. If Hemoanima doesn't work. Granted, we didn't know that.
Nozomi and I ran toward the nearest window, but then...
Damn it! We're too late!
Actually, you know what? I think that probably would have been solved the problem then. What I said before about storing away the power saw. If they just actually had made it clear earlier that Hemoanima didn't work on this guy, then it would have been like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, we need this for self-defense. Granted, it still would create a problem, but at the same time, like, yeah, I go, oh, okay, yeah, we need something different that isn't our Hemoanima. So anyway, the killers steadily advanced toward us, never saying a word, but brandishing their power saw the whole time. It's hopeless. If we don't do something, we're dead. Even when we escape out the window, this is the 3rd floor. Can I get both of us to the ground safely? I need to make a choice here, fast. What do I do? Oh God, here we go again. Use Nozomi as a shield. Jump out the window, dodge the attack. You know what? The other one was also dodge the attack. Let's just keep going with... I like taking action, all right? Instead of dodging, I'm going to take action. Let's keep my action going. Going out the window. Can't afford to die here. It's a desperate move, but I'll bet it all on this.
Nozomi, hold on tight. We're gonna jump.
What?
Woo! I grabbed Nozomi around the waist and charged in the window with all my might. There was the sound of breaking glass, and then we were in the air. For a moment, it felt like we were floating there in the rainy night sky. But of course, that didn't last. Oh, yeah! Gravity kicked in and we fell. My skull slammed to the ground with a dull crack. I can't die yet. There's still so much I need to do. But it was no good. My consciousness cut out, abruptly and completely. Dead. The game did not end. But we did jump ahead a few days. Hopefully Nozomi was alright. My brains. I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface from a very deep place. Where am I? Also, where am I in this thing now? Did I go... I went down again. Is that what it was before, too? Yeah. For some reason, dodging makes you want to go up. And anything else makes you want to go down. Deeper, deeper. Where am I?
You're awake.
Oh, good. There's somebody's voice nearby. Oh, good. I was afraid she was just gonna be like dead. I turned toward it and found Nozomi's eyes peering in mine. Nozomi?
Thank goodness you're all right. I'm starting to think you'd never wake up.
Huh? How long have I been out? What day is it?
Almost 3 full days. It's day 46 now. Do you remember what happened? Grabbed hold of me and jumped out of the 3rd floor window.
Yeah, I remember. We were being chased by the killer.
I wasn't hurt too badly, but you? Well, you hit your head and...
Died? But if I'm okay now, then...
I carried you to the infirmary and put you inside the Revive-O-Matic.
Wow. Thanks, Nozomi. You're a lifesaver. Literally.
I should be the one thanking you. You saved me from the killer. But even after the machine brought you back, you stayed unconscious. We were all worried, especially Hirako.
Huh? Hirako? Really?
Yeah, she came to check on you all the time. She even helped take care of you when I needed a break.
Huh. Huh. Why?
She seemed cold when I first met her, but she's actually a very caring person, huh?
What about Moko, though? I really wouldn't have expected Hirako to show that much concern for me, so that's so she doesn't hate me after all. But something about Nozomi's story bothered me. So, what about Moko?
She didn't make it.
God damn it! Yet again!
I took her to the Revive-O-Matic too, but it was too late. She lost too much blood. I'm sorry, Moko. If only I had been quicker, I could have saved you.
I'm almost thinking that maybe like the other choice, dodge the attack, maybe like Nozomi would have died, but Moko would have been saved or something? I don't know. Or maybe they both would be dead. It wasn't your fault, Nozomi. Moko wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
I know, but I just miss her so much.
She could say something to comfort Nozomi, but all I could do was put my hand on her shoulder and let her cry. Broke my promise that we all survive this time. Damn it! If only we'd found the killer sooner. We'd gotten Moko to the infirmary in time. Regret washed over me in waves. And after coming back in time, I'd failed. Was there any point in going on? I can't quit now. It's not what Moko would have wanted either. Now more than ever, we need to stop the killer. After a while, Nozomi calmed down and went to tell the others that I was awake. She said I should go see everyone in the cafeteria. I should get going soon. Well, at least Nozomi saw this fucking crazy dude. You know? This is in fact a dude and seems to be going around, in fact, killing all of us. But then what is Shion's reaction about it? Like, really? Like you don't know? You know? I got up bed feeling completely normal. So normal it was hard to believe I'd been dead just a few days ago. Okay, next stop, the cafeteria.
Oh, Takumi!
You son of a bitch! Good to see you back on your feet.
Thank goodness. We thought you died if you slept much longer.
Well, technically he did die. It's a good thing we had technology to bring you back. Sorry to put you guys through all that. But don't worry, I'm fine now.
Seriously, dude, you gotta be more careful. Really be up the creek if you'd lost you too.
Kaku!
I mean...
No, Mr. Marco. Didn't mean anything by it. He just lacks any sense of social delicacy. That's rich coming from you. So, you guys know about Moko already?
Nozomi told us. So the killer attacked the three of you. Why did you bring me with you that night? Can't believe I missed out on more murder. God damn it. Quiet you. Don't really shove Kyoshika's preferred sword down your throat. I'll be nice and quiet for now. I'm just doing that shit in there.
Someone got us all together that morning and told us what happened. We carried Moko's body to the morgue and put it in there for now.
Another body out of the pile there. Everyone's faces cloud over as they relived the tragedy anew. I knew how everyone felt. Of course, for them, this was the first time one of our friends had died. Hold on. You carried Moko to the morgue? What about the drones?
I was curious why they didn't activate too, so I decided to look into it. The weird thing is, there's nothing wrong with the drones themselves. They're operating exactly as intended. How can that be? Talk to me, what's the meaning of this?
Oh, we're actually asking about this. Good. You might not believe me, but none of this happened in my future.
I was so determined to save everyone this time. But I couldn't protect Moko. I'm sorry.
Hey man, don't beat yourself up. This is how war is, you know? That's right, Mr. Sumino. Your time-traveling hijinks don't even come into play here.
At this point, it really doesn't matter whether we believe you about that or not.
Yeah, I'm just sad about Moko. Why did she have to die? Lady Moko, I swear on the Holy Mother Sword, you shall be avenged.
Interesting. We actually brought... Okay, so we actually asked about it. Here to the morgue, what about the drones? Yeah, why didn't the drones come get the body? There's something wrong with the drones themselves. They're operating exactly as intended. That's so weird. Maybe we'll get more details about how that shit works then. We've been investigating while you were out, Mr. Sumino, but we haven't found anything. The killer remains just as much a mystery as ever.
If we can go over to the incident one more time. You two ran from the killer together, correct? Yes, I remember it clearly. I see. Tsubasa, what's the current life sign total? It's 14. Means the killer's still out there.
You were all in your rooms that night, right?
That's right. You, Nozomi, and Moko were the only ones who were up.
What was that look?
I feel so bad that I was sleeping like a puny piece of trash while all that stuff was going on.
It's not like we could help it. It was still the middle of the night.
Could you please scroll, Spine? Think sorry for ourselves won't bring Moko back. If you got the energy to spout all that nonsense, why don't you use it more productively? Find the killer, for example.
Easy for you to say. If Moko got killed, what kind of chance do we have? If you got an idea to kill a freaking power saw murderer without using Hemoanima, I'm all ears.
Hey, that's right. The killer had their suit and power saw when they attacked us. It's gotta mean they had some spares or something, right? I mean, the ones we found were locked up in the metal shop.
Yeah, about that. We checked the locker and the suit and the power saw were both gone.
They're gone? Okay, so I think it might be that Takumi might not be the killer, but maybe he's like unknowingly letting the killer in, or like getting them the shit they need, like the suit and the power saw there. I rushed over to the metal shop to see the locker for myself. The moment I put the hand on the door, I swung open. The combination lock from before was gone. There's nothing in here. How?
It was already open when we came to check it out. We didn't find any fingerprints. There's no signs of the lock being forced either.
What?
I think it'd be better if you're the only one who knows it, Takumi.
Huh? Why?
Kind of is the point if just anyone can open this thing. I'm not saying the killer could be one of us or anything, but it's best to keep risk to a minimum, you know?
It does make sense from a logical standpoint. It'll mean less chances for this stuff to fall back into the killer's hands. But how could this have happened? No one knew the code but me.
Could the killer have used telepathy to find out?
Anything's possible at this point. How is this a defend against that? I want to die.
Quit your whining. Grow a pair and let's actually do something about it.
I may be a chronic loser, but I can still put up a fight in my own losery way. If you need bait to lure the killer out, I'll gladly volunteer. At least then I'll be good for something.
No, I'm not losing anyone else. I'm going to find the killer and kill them before they strike again. I'll kill them all.
Let's search the school again. Everyone, if you notice anything strange, let us know right away. Okay.
Kaku is being weird. She knows something. Maybe she had like a vision or whatever. We split into groups and spent the rest of the day looking for clues. But just like every other time, we failed to find anything new. No one had the heart to discuss anything further. And day 46 drew to a close. Whoa! Uh-oh. Get ready for your 47th day. Oh, I think this is the day. Yep. This was the day. And that means we're getting, is this the sound one that makes us see shit?
Prepare to spend another day.
Oh, yeah.
Suffering the unsufferable. To pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our brothers from a vile, barbaric
enemy. Fucking song. What the? That wasn't normal. Did the announcement bug out? And why do I feel so hazy? I feel like a thick fog had covered my mind. My body grew lighter and lighter. I feel like going back to sleep. What is it? I was brought back to the land of living by the unrelenting ringing of my doorbell. That was a close one. Almost went out like a light. Hurried over to open the door.
Takumi, good, you're so safe.
Yuriko, what happened? What do you mean safe?
No time to explain. Use these to plug your ears for now. Hurry.
Huh? Earplugs. Without knowing why, I inserted the earplugs Yuriko handed me. Then she pulled out a notepad, scratched something down, and showed it to me.
We're under attack from an enemy who uses special sound frequencies to create illusions.
What? It's the announcement just now. Oh Oh, you can't hear me. Give me a sec. I borrowed the pen and notepad from Hiroko and hurriedly wrote out a message. What about everyone else?
We'll go help them now.
Just then the alarm sounded. Hiroko's right. We were under attack. Let's go, Hiroko. She read the movement on my lips and nodded firmly. We split up to tell everyone about the situation and how to deal with it. Shit, how did Hiroko figure this shit out without us falling into this shit, like we always do? Fortunately, no one had been completely entranced by the illusions yet. But since our ears were plugged, we had to deal with the added challenge of coordinating a battle without being able to hear each other. Damn it, with our ears plugged up, we can't hear this epic song. Nana! All these voices inside of my head. It sounds like one of those guys on the street corner, like banging like plastic buckets. All right, I assume this is probably the same. Yep. Yes, you're here. And then the dancer will show up. Actually, oh wait, you are the dancer one. No, then the come back from the dead guy. Okay, then she comes back. This guy's here. Actually, no, I think did we fight him first and then he revives her? No, they're just bad. They're just both up. He rewound in time and brought her back. Commander wasn't able to turn back time so smoothly before. Must have powered up too. An annoying ability. I'll have to defeat that one first. And they're dead. Oh, all right. And we're gonna manage to suck him up before Vesha shows up. Works for me. Finally, we can see Karara. Karara, how you do it?
Very well. I'll finish the work for you.
Just in time for Halloween.
Who's next?
Yeah, now the only one we haven't seen is Moko's. She had to be fucking dead. Again. Ah! This would have been a prime opportunity to see it. We've seen Kyosuke's, right? I don't know why Vestas didn't show up this time. It's just Moko, that's it. Oh, Moko, why are you always seem to be one of the first ones to die? I think after that, I'm gonna probably start farming shit. Well, not farming. I'll give, God, Ada's already sort of 5. Story shit. Probably have Tsubasa start doing it because she's just like so fucking powerful. If I can get her to build up more voltage more quickly, she'll be even crazier. Or Takumi, obviously, because he's already just very good. Yeah, we freaking what?
Keep it down. Your broke boy voice is getting more grainy than usual. We fought with our ears plugged the entire time. It was to stop the auditory attack, but it was exhausting.
Yeah, we didn't even turn on the funky music this time.
Yes, the Holy Sword and I weren't able to hear each other, and it made it for an agonizing fight. Wait, what? The sword came here? Why did you let me enjoy the illusion? I wanted to see the happiest ending of all, where we all have fun killing each other.
If you want to hallucinate that badly, come see me. I've got the good stuff.
No way, man. That shit's against the goddamn law. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, please. It's perfectly legal.
Probably.
At any rate, it was Takumi and Hiroko's quick thinking that saved us, allowed us to react so quickly.
Yeah, your experience of the future really saved us this time.
Actually, this wasn't. Hiroko suddenly pinched my arm, cutting off what I was about to say. She don't want them to know it was her idea? I mean, exactly. I remember how this commander fought back in my future. Good thing we made it in time.
If you remembered, why couldn't you have told us earlier? Maybe then I wouldn't have had to experience the nasty illusion of my dear sister backhanding me when I tried to follow her into the bathroom.
That wasn't an illusion.
I'm just glad we managed to defend the academy without anybody getting hurt.
Yes, it's up to us to fight harder now for Moko. You guys must be tired. Let's all rest up. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, how is Yuriko like knowing everything that's gonna happen too? And like, that's the other thing. Like, what the fuck's up with that, bro? We won the battle and parted ways in a friendly mood. Yuriko alone said nothing. She was gazing up at the sky and appeared to be thinking deeply about something. How she knows commanders use sound waves to create illusions was another one of those secrets she couldn't tell me about. Would she ever take me into her confidence? And also, why did she not do this in the other routes? Again, this just leaves me like, okay, so then why didn't this happen the other time? I went back to my room with my heart feeling weighed down. I was so tired that I fell clean asleep before very long. Another morning, feeling really hungry. I was still a little sluggish from the battle yesterday. My stomach felt so empty that it hurt. I'd eat something soon. Better the cafeteria. Need to ask Tsubasa for today's life sign count too. I walked out my door just like normal, but then... Next thing I knew, I was standing by the pool in the leisure lounge, spacing out and still feeling hungry. Huh? What's wrong with me today? I definitely got to the cafeteria after leaving my room, but I didn't get the impression I'd eaten anything. It was hard to imagine that I'd been that hungry and not found anything I actually wanted to eat. And why did I come here afterwards, of all places? Got no reason to be in the leisure lounge, apart from being so tired. I did die pretty recently, after all. Okay, yeah, it seems like, again, there's like another Takumi doing shit. Unbeknownst to him, and he came here.
Huh?
Maybe I'll rest here a while before I get back to the search. The organic life count inside the school was still 14, but no change at all since Moko's death. Losing our comrade like that inspired us to pull together. There was no telling how long our morale would last. Fear of the killer had crept into our hearts, and was starting to feel like we'd never fully dispel it.
Free time! Yeah! Who gives a shit?
Yeah, look at Takumi here. He actually is. He is full 3D. I don't know. I've been staring at him for so long, and I just sort of was like, I don't know. After a while, my brain started to like override it with like running his Hajime down fucking around the island in Danganronpa 2, and that was 2D. We've been doing this for so long, Takumi. Well, looks like I'm not getting more progress with Moko, so I'm gonna get everyone to level 3 at the very least. Silicon-free shampoo. Except for Ima.
Gentle on one's flowing locks.
That is not it. Goes great with black hair. Not just for women, but men who care about their... Maybe that?
Wow.
Yeah, okay, sure. Handy tools. So I get survival knife, a ton of paper, a set of 500 sheets of copy paper with random illustrations printed on it. Super effective to replace the block all external sound. I assume it's the survival knife because, you know, Ima just loves stabbing people, right?
Wow.
Yeah!
All right, let's say every one of Ima's gifts. Another day without catching the killer. I could feel a repeated failure eating away at me. I didn't know how much more of this I could take. I'll have to search even harder tomorrow. Trying to psych myself up, I got into bed and closed my eyes. As I drifted off to sleep, my thoughts were full of the friends I'd lost, both in my first timeline and this one. This morning. I didn't have any dreams last night, but I slept pretty well. Dink donk. Who could want to see me this early? Still half asleep, I shuffled over to the door and opened it to greet my visitor. Ah, Kako, finally. What's going on?
Hello, Takumi. Sorry to call on you so early.
Kako? What's up? You okay?
It's about the last time the killer appeared. There's something I haven't told you.
Huh? You mean the night Moko was killed?
Yeah. We said we were all in our rooms back then, but actually, I noticed something strange, so I went to investigate it myself.
You did?
I got up for a drink of water during the night and heard Nozomi scream. I was worried, so I went to find her. And then I found Moko's body in that classroom.
Anne? Did you see the killer too?
No, I'm sorry. After I saw Moko, I wasn't thinking straight. I just screamed and ran away. I was going to go back to the roof and tell the others, but then I heard some footsteps coming down the hallway. I thought it might be the killer, so I ran into the bathroom and hid in one of the stalls. I stayed the whole rest of the night.
But I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us this sooner?
If my dear brother found out, he'd overreacted and made me sleep in his room again. But I thought I should mention it now, just in case. I'm sorry it took so long.
Okay, thanks for coming clean. Just glad you're okay. This must have been scary for you.
No, I was fine. But I really regret not fighting alongside the rest of you from the start. I want to get stronger and fight the invaders on my own terms. But first, we have to take the killer down. Let's both give it our all, Takumi.
Absolutely. I know we'll get through all this if we work together. This is gonna come into play for something, right? But right now it seems kind of like this, because nothing really happened. You didn't see anything, and nothing was accomplished. But I assume this will play into something.
Right.
Kako gave me a determined smile and bounded away, looking a lot more motivated than before. I keep this a secret from Mima for now. It's like anything actually happened to her. All right, back to business as usual day. Can't just sit around when the killer's still on the loose. You know what that means? Gotta go fucking gift my friends a bunch of random bullshit. Now what, Ima?
Do you have some time to spare, Mr. Sumino? Then allow me to tell you about the job that's left the deepest impression on me.
It was the sex job. It was awesome. Yeah.
I was helping a financial firm that gave out black market loans with a ridiculous interest rate of 50% every 10 days. Needless to mention, only the truly desperate would ever approach a company like that. Gambling addicts, host club regulars, branded goods flaunters, and organizers of highly suspicious events, to name but a few. The CEO once said this of black market financing: "It's an occupation that puts an end to the life of human trash, who pretend to be decent members of society."
This guy ain't no Akiyama.
I didn't quite understand what he meant, but I agree with the concept that in this world, you either take or be taken. And I choose to be on the taking side. No one will ever take the people I care about from me again.
Good talk, Ima. All right, ritual items for Kako.
Can I really have that?
Oh, damn it. It's supposed to be in the dowsing rods.
Oh!
Yep, it was. Today flew right by. We keep looking and looking, but we still have no idea where the killer's hiding. Should we try searching outside again? I'm so curious about how all those invaders died. No, we have to focus on the killer. The life sign total hasn't changed, so they must be in the school somewhere. I tossed and turned in bed as I thought the matter over, but then I suddenly got really sleepy. Before I knew it, I fell into a deep, deep sleep. All right, halfway there, lizard on a chair, right?
Get ready for your 50.
Yeah, lizard on a chair. Made it day 50, huh? Technically, this is the halfway point, but it feels like we still have a long way to go. Better go to the cafeteria. Maybe Tsubasa's device will say something different today. When I reached the cafeteria, everyone was there too, having breakfast.
Despite what the announcement said, the courtyard was already unlocked a long time ago. Where's the present he promised to give us? Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies! And a gift from a piece of scrap metal like that wouldn't be worth a second less anyway.
Are you curious though? There's gotta be something that's pretty special for a big milestone like this.
Doubtless would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps salmon romanju with custard!
Or a new human guinea pig for my experiment.
Or a coupon for a 24-hour consequence-free murder spree. You two are the only ones who'd want something like that.
If I could ask for anything, I would mind some human rights. Of course, I'd have to start resembling an actual human being first. I'm sorry, I even mentioned it. I should just be grateful that I'm allowed to breathe the same air as everyone else.
I decided to leave everyone to their conversation and took a seat at the edge of the group.
How about you, Hiriko? If you could pick, what would you want as a present? Nothing in particular comes to mind. For adding to my collection through my own efforts. Oh, what do you collect, Hiriko? It's a secret.
Hey! What, is it that bad? Here's something that's against school rules, is it?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Darn it, I got something we were supposed to get makes me feel like I lost out. Can you at least get a better breakfast than usual?
Use the rationomatic for that.
I'm talking about the actual food, or like the vibe, you know?
So, a breakfast party? You're the type of party animal with an idealized image of Christmas, aren't you?
Who said anything about Christmas? And even if I was, what's wrong with that? I grew up dirt poor, I never got to enjoy any special events before.
Part of people of the world just dropped dead. parts themselves should live on forever. It's a classy move for someone to die at a party during a blackout. Don't joke about that stuff. I'm still in shock about Moko's death. But the fact that the killer hasn't killed us all at once means they're enjoying taking their time and making us squirm. That makes me want to figure bang. So when you think about it, it's actually the perfect time for a party.
Yeah. The chances to see the looks on our faces change from joy to abject terror would be really tempting. I assume.
You're saying we should throw a party to bait the killer into attacking again?
Yeah, you know, just like all those movies.
It's worth a try, I guess. They don't show up, we can just treat it like a regular party and enjoy ourselves. So that'd be all right. What do you think, Takumi?
I don't mind trying it. Let's make sure we have a real plan in place. Yeah, we'll throw down the moment the killer shows up. This will learn for sneaking around, pick us off like a coward.
Then without further ado, let us party the day away.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'll get everything ready.
One thing led to another, and before we knew it, we decided to throw a party that night to celebrate making it to day 50. We're going to do anything special, just eat whatever we could get from the ration bag to spit out. We busy ourselves with the decorating and other preparations, and the time for the party soon arrived. All right, guys, this is going to be the same graphic we've been using. I think we've used like 4 or 5 times now, just with the, Takamaru's going to be in the right, sitting in a chair, and then Kako's going to be in the front, and Nozomi's going to stand next to her, and then, I don't know, Shoma's going to be like sniffing ass or something. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Haha! Wow, that's actually totally new. I've actually never seen this layout before. Damn, that's a lot of hamburgers. Wow, this is unexpectedly nice. It's not a festival or something.
The fruits of our combined labor. Even the Holy Divided Sword approves.
The Holy Divided Sword cooked up all those burgers for us.
Yeah, pretty nice, huh? Don't be shy, everyone. Eat as much as you want. And take a huge shit.
Gaku directed the food preparation, and I helped.
My dear sister's canopies are to die for. Or canapes? There's also chocolate kimchi, fish roe custard, and liver sashimi whipped cream.
Are you sure they're not penalties for losing a bet? The menu makes it clear this is a party for the unwashed masses. But I suppose I can lower myself once in a while. You do at least have caviar, yes? Wine goes well with caviar. Fortunately, this place isn't stocked with alcohol.
Of course not. What if there were an attack? I thought you were supposed to be the model student around here.
Can we this party start already? The food's gonna get cold. Has anyone seen the party poppers? I thought we made some earlier.
Oh, sorry. We did make some using the gift-o-matic, but I forgot to take them out of the machine. By way of apology, please put my useless body in a cannon and blow me up as a dirty fireworks instead.
There's no need for that. I'll go get them. You said you left them in the gift-o-matic, right?
What? But Takumi.
Be fine. Just stay here and have some fun, okay? I'm gonna go out and get attacked by somebody. Get-o-matic is in the rec room, right? It's on the 3rd floor. Time to die. I can't fast travel. I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. Gonna die and be dead because I died. La la la. La 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 la. Killer's gonna be in here making himself like 10 buzzsaws. Party poppers. Oh, here they are. Now I've got these. I don't need to hang around here anymore. I should get back. Thankfully, nothing bad happened to me on my way out. What? The others must have started the party without me. I could hear their voices echoing down the hall as I approached the cafeteria. Oh wait, everyone's fucking dead. Ha! They fucked with us. That was definitely. Hey guys, I'm gonna put it in a story bit where you have to control Takumi. You're like, all right, here we go. So it's gonna happen. Ah, gotcha. I set your expectations. How very Kadaka. Yeah, I got more food to serve up. Serve me the plates.
I think we ran out already. Do you want us to use my useless body's replacement?
I don't think that's gonna work. Plus, it's not exactly hygienic. Holy boy, so my friend. I know you should be gentle with me. Fuck this shit. I'm so glad you found someone just as degenerate as you. You deserve each other. I keep telling you, I'm not degenerate.
Still can't believe you're getting drunk on non-alcoholic drinks. Loosen up that robe and lie down or something.
Stu's up and wants to do a blind tasting. They're in a ton of mystery meat.
I don't recommend invader meat as an ingredient. It's all fat and sinew.
You mean you've eaten it before?
Sister dearest, why do you look so excited by that idea? Setting off the party poppers would be redundant at this point.
Hey, Takumi, little buddy, what you got there? Yeah, you got little party poppers, you a little baby.
No, stop twitching me. Stop, don't push my cheeks. There's all very good.
Takumi, you're back. We started. Wonder if you were all right on your own.
Thanks, Zombie, but I'm fine. So all I do lately is make you worry.
Not at all. In fact, I'm grateful. You're working so hard to keep this team together. Just don't do anything too reckless, okay? I don't want you jumping out any more windows.
I know that.
Yeah, I'll hold you to that.
Zombie looks so much like Karo when she smiled that I had to turn away for a moment. I probably have the weirdest look on my face right now. Can't ever see me like this.
Zombie, get away from the miscreant. His perversion might be contagious.
Leave me alone.
Oh, Karara. Sorry, Takumi. I better go talk to her.
Sure, take your time. Crabtrick had sat down in the corner of the cafeteria. Didn't look like the killer was going to show up, but we still had to be careful. Just then, felt someone beside me. Ah! Just look to the right. The killer's right there with the buzzsaw. Hey, how's it going, Tom? Ah!
May I sit with you?
Ah! Oh my God, here it goes. Ah! I actually like this look here because it looks like he's like sitting down. Because he's like looking up to his right, literally screaming in abject horror at Hiroko standing above him. Ah! Huh, Hiroko?
Disappointed that I'm not Nozomi.
Quit kidding around. Go ahead and sit if you want.
Thank you. I'll do just that.
Hey, you helped take care of me while I was knocked out, right? We're gonna thank you for that.
It was nothing. I just wanted our team leader to be back in action as soon as possible.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, I wasn't reading anything into it. What was that look? Were you pissed?
I was concerned about you too, you know. I don't know what I would have done if you'd never woken up.
Oh, I had no idea. Sorry to make you worry. To be honest, I thought you just kind of hated me. I'll make you something as a combined thanks and apology gift. Is there anything you'd like?
What?
I know what this is, guys. This is it. I'm telling you right now, this is absolutely gonna be the moment that I give her the calico cat thing, all right? It's gotta be. That's the thing, that's one of the gifts that she loves, and one of the store gifts I haven't given yet. All right, you said you prefer to get the things you want yourself. Well, then how about I
saw a final figure.
There it is. All right, cat. Huh?
I collect them. Ones of cats. I like cats.
Mr. Kitty, Mr. Kitty, Mr. Kitty. Okay, good. Finally.
Ideally, I'd like a calico.
Calico cat figure. We did well. I was right. I called that shit. Calico cat figure. Calico cat figure, huh?
What's that look for?
Sorry, I was just trying to square you being a cat lover with the image out of you.
Just what is that supposed to mean?
I mean it in a good way. Kind of like a cat yourself. You act like a queen. You never know what you're thinking, and you don't let people get close to you unless you're on your own terms.
But on the other hand, you do have a softer side. And it can be pretty cute when you let it show.
Yeah. And she fucking stabs me.
What?
Okay. Your blushing makes making me blush. Oh, I was talking about cats. Cats are cute that way, you know?
Yes, they certainly are.
You're getting all blushy crushy on me here. This is freaking me out.
Hey, what's with this sickeningly wholesome atmosphere over here? But I've been trying to seduce Mrs. Hiroko and Takumi. She's my woman.
Of course I wasn't.
Quiet, Normie! Get your good vibes out of here. I'm squealing. Although it might be fun to see a role reversal with Mr. Hiroko getting dominated for a change.
Wait, hold on. I just want to hear that. I think this is my favorite soundbite in the game. It's I don't know, something about it, I just find it really funny. Hey, you guys, come join us. Get started without you.
Yeah!
Followed by Tsubasa's squeal.
We're gonna cut the cake.
We'll be right there. The party carried on late into the night, and for the first time in a while, the school was filled with laughter. We didn't succeed in drawing the killer out, but it had been worth doing for the good memories. Oh, guys, back! Oh, my killer! Everybody! If only it could have been like this for our entire stay at the academy. As I lay in bed that night, I couldn't help but thinking about what it might have been if it had done things differently. Day 51. Morning already. I feel weirdly tired this morning. Maybe I'll just take 5 more minutes. Suddenly, of all the times. It's funny how I think second scenario felt like the only route that had it. When someone rang my doorbell, I actually would have to get up and click the door to open it to do it. I feel like that only generally happened in the second scenario, mostly. But now, like most of the other side scenarios, I just get up and automatically do it. It's funny how that works. It's almost like the game expected me to do that second, like legit, to do that route second. And then like these other ones came next, so they're just like, all right, we're gonna cut out opening the door, or having to do that manually. I dragged my heavy body out of bed and begrudgingly opened the door. Standing there on the other side was... Gamu, what do you want? This early too. Things have taken a turn for the worse. I need you to come with me. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill you now. Huh? Hey, wait up! Gamu looked uncharacteristically serious. That could be a good sign. Hoping that I was wrong, I ran after him. But the place he led me to and the sight I saw there only confirmed my worst fears. Ah, god damn it, who's dead now? No! Come on!
What? What?
Fucking not Takamaru, bro. He was my bro. My dude, bro. It was a sight that had become sickeningly familiar. A huge pool of blood with a corpse in the middle of it. Given whose room we were in, it could only be one person.
Takemaru! I smelled blood when I got up this morning. I followed my nose and found Takemaru's door was ajar. I decided to take a look inside and, well, you can see for yourself.
No! This can't be! Why?
Damn buzzsaw.
Judging from how wet the blood is, he hasn't been dead very long. Still too long for the Revive-O-Matic to fix him, though.
Faced to the side of Takamaru's mangled body, all I could do was stand there in shock. But the others had heard me screaming and came to investigate. When they saw what had happened, they screamed too. The whole place erupted in chaos and confusion. It took a while for everyone to calm down. Later that day in the afternoon, we took Takamaru's body to the morgue and placed a grave marker in the courtyard for him. I swore we wouldn't lose anyone else. How does this keep happening? So I can kill us all! Would anyone like some sea cucumber sandwiches? I've got none over rice with bananas and whipped cream too! Huzzah! Why is everyone crying? Should I take that as a no? Too bad. I think it's turned out pretty well. I don't give a fuck, bitch! Could anyone eat after seeing what they saw this morning? Me!
I totally could, but I feel like everyone would get on my case if I look too happy. Do whatever you want. You got me like a pig, generate that he is.
Don't get me wrong. I feel bad for Takamaru, but that doesn't mean I still don't have an appetite. Yeah, seeing that fucking bloody body has got him all worked up. Hey, Tsubasa. What's the organic life count in the school now?
13. Takamaru's gone, but the killer's still out there somewhere.
I'd say the murder occurred sometime between midnight and daybreak. Did anyone see anything strange during that time? Gamu's question was greeted with silence, either because no one had anything to say or they just couldn't bear to speak. You know, the funny thing is, I actually thought that this was going to be the killing game route, you know? Just based on how this was going. Like, this is going to be like the base of the danganronpa route of the game, which I really do legit believe is in this game somewhere. But I actually don't think it is now. Because now we're really, like, we've seen this guy and there is like a dude going out and killing everybody. And this is a little, that's not that. It's not like even what Darumi is saying of like, that killing game is here. It's like, it's not really, it's just some serial guy murdering people. So, and not like, I thought there was going to be a route here where there was like, somehow for some reason, everybody here was actually killing each other. And then we'd have to like solve it and try to figure out like who did it or something, you know? Because I think it's like, that definitely seems like a possible thing they could make in this game, you know? But yeah, this doesn't really seem to be going that direction. Gamu's question was greeted with silence, either because no one had anything to say or they just couldn't bear to speak.
I wonder why the killer went after Takamaru, and why do they have to kill him in such a cruel way? Kahoot, no reason. No reason at all. I told you, right? This killer enjoys killing.
Taking their time picking us off one by one is just more fun for them.
The Blackguard. What kind of barbarian sits on the sidelines and rebels in the suffering of others?
Takamaru's wounds were the same as Ava's and Moko's. He must have been torn apart by the power saw just like they were.
That's if the same culprit is behind it. Huh? What do you mean, Hiroko? Nothing, just thinking out loud. More importantly, we need to make plans for the future. Clearly, we're not safe in our rooms anymore.
Hey, that's right. We're supposed to sleep now.
So I'll stay in the gym tonight. Killer probably won't attack if we're all together.
What? So you just sleep with the rest of you peasants? Kurara, now's not the time for that. Please, just go along with it.
I've always wondered whether you sleep in that dumb ass too. It's my chance to find out.
If you dare pick at me, I'll call my father and have him fire a nuke at you.
I'd blow the whole school away.
Isn't there technically a risk that the killer will strike and take us all out at once? Some of us will have to take shifts staying awake on lookout. We'll do it in pairs. From now on, no one is to wander around the school on their own. Understood? One more thing. We should probably keep our class armor on even when we go to bed.
Who wants to sleep in that?
We need to be ready in case of emergencies. I know it's not exactly comfy, but just bear with it for now.
If that's what you think is best, I'll do it. We should probably go to the gym to make it a little more livable.
If you don't mind having a filthy marmot like me in your personal space, I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what to do.
Okay, let's decide our roles and get started. I'll go get some supplies.
We began our work on converting the gym into a temporary living space. By the time we were done setting up beds and bringing in supplies, it was already night. Slumber party. Phew. Well, looks like that looks better than it was, at least.
I'm beat. I'd love to fix up some more, but it's probably have to do for now. No point in dragging it out. Be careful, Kyosuke. If you start messing around with that sword of yours in here, you'll be charged with public indecency. Oh, you're right. That was a close one. I'll have to be more careful.
What the fuck?
Ew, I was being joking. God. Try to be more careful with what you say, too. You know what? I'm kind of into that. I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't give a fuck, bitch. Is it that late already? Didn't realize the announcement played in here as well.
We should call it a night. Sticking to our original routine will help keep us on an even keel.
Wait, was this actually voiced?
Is it that late already?
Oh, yeah, it was.
I didn't realize the announcement played in here as well.
Just randomly.
Man, I usually stay up all night playing games.
And jerk it off!
Sleeping in the gym thing stinks.
Just bear with it. We'll have to get used to taking lookout shifts too.
If my raggedy mongrel breath gets too much for anyone, feel free to strangle me in my sleep.
Raggedy mongrel dick breath.
Obviously, we're not going to do that. All right, lights out time. Everyone into your class armor.
That goes through the whole animation. I'm going to bed! All right, that counts. So we get our first night of sleeping together in the gym. Of course, it would still be okay for us to go to our rooms during the day to shower or get anything we needed, so long as we didn't go alone. Between the unfamiliar surroundings and the shock of Takamaru's death, though, none of us were likely to sleep well that night. God damn it, Takamaru has to die again. Is there anyone in our group who hasn't died? Like, I mean, technically we've all died. We died in the end by the end of second scenario, but like where it was like a focus, you know, where it was like a choice or a big thing. So Takamaru died in one of the choices. Hiroko died in Route Zero. Darmi, we know. Edo, yeah, okay. Tsubasa didn't end up actually dying in that one route where we thought she would. She would sacrifice herself. So, Tsubasa kind of, actually. Not that I want her to die. Gaku's died from that choice. Ima died. Yeah, he died in Route Zero as well. And then he gets, like, you know, absorbed and then turns into Sirei and then dies from there. Kako hasn't really had one that's been, like, a big focus. Shoma, I don't think Shoma's really had a big focused death either. Oh wait, no, he did. He died in the Ava route. He got, Ava kills him.
So I guess that would count. Nozomi she's died a few endings, and yeah. Kurara, yeah, she's died. Kyoshka, yeah, she's died. Yugamu. Technically everybody from Second Last One's Academy did the thing that they die, but then they get revived again. I don't know if he's actually had one that's where he's like, specifically, oh god, Yugamu's dead. Yeah, he's not really him. And Moko's died now way too many times. There's a few characters that, like, haven't. Oh shit! Morning again. Wait a second, where am I? Something seemed unfamiliar. I panicked for a brief moment, then I remembered. We all slept at the gym last night for safety. I stepped out from behind the improvised curtain surrounded by a bed and saw that Tsubasa was also awake.
Morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I know I didn't.
I don't think any of us did. What's the life sign total?
13. No change from yesterday.
Guess we should search the school again today.
Guess so. Like we just looked about everywhere, though. Already, though. And it still didn't do any good. Takamaru still got murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to sound so negative. And if things look hopeless, we need to keep going. I'll go wake the others up.
Tsubasa's smile looked forced. No one wanted to admit it, but this extreme situation we've been put in was wearing us down little by little. As per my suggestion, we spent the day searching for clues about the killer. We split into 3 groups of 4. I was with Hiroko, Nozomi, and Gaku.
So we're ready to go. Stick together and work hard today. We'll leave the particulars of where we searched and what to do to you, Takumi.
Don't pick anywhere dark or dirty or dangerous, all right? You deal with that crap right now.
Now I'm put on the spot. I'm not sure what to say. But again, there's no need to overthink it. We just have to try and cover as much ground as possible. Free time?
I can still gift? Wait, what? That's confusing.
But I guess, I mean, we're just trying to stick together, too, while we just do our usual shit. I guess is the idea. All right, here's the last of Kako's gifts, a crystal ball. You guys, watch me gift Kako this thing.
Oh!
Wow! And we're back. Back to the fucking... Yeah, actually, I guess that makes sense. I'm constantly gonna be in the gym now. Can't just go to my room anymore.
I want to become a detective someday. They're so cool, right? Solving tricky crimes and nonchalantly exposing the truth behind difficult cases. I want to be a detective of justice. Someone who sides with the weak and disadvantaged. My father was a detective. That means I have an affinity for it too. I also enjoy reading mystery novels. And I'm sure my future site will be useful for detective work. But there's actually another reason. Oh, never mind. It's nothing. Forget I mentioned it.
It's because I love Shuichi. He's my favorite danganronpa character.
No new information today, huh? I heaved a deep sigh of frustration. We still weren't getting anywhere. I lay down on my simple camp bed. Then a shadow fell across the dividing curtain.
Come on, Takumi. It's our turn to go and look at.
It was Nozomi. I forgot we were getting paired up tonight. Sure, I'll be right there. Claire de Lune. After the nighttime announcement, the lights in the gym dimmed. Nozomi and I sat awake, wrapped in our blankies.
This almost feels like we're staying up late without our parents knowing.
Yeah. Remember we used to go to Kara. I used to sleep over at a friend's house and stay up like this too.
You two must have been very close. Do you think she's still okay up there on the satellite?
I don't know. I hope so. It's not true. You are Kara, Nozomi. You just don't fucking know it. I don't know how you forgot, but that's who you are. I was tempted to come clean and tell her everything. Had to make a supreme effort to keep my mouth shut.
But if I'm being honest, I was a little scared of you when we first met. And I still don't like that you know so much about me from the Nozomi in your future.
That makes sense. Must be kind of unnerving.
But you protected me from the killer, even at the cost of your own life.
I'll always be grateful to you for that. Thank you.
I have a feeling the other route probably does lead to Nozomi dying there. Don't mention it. Of course I'm going to help if one of my friends is in danger.
The me from your previous 100 days must have really trusted you. I think I understand why now. So, could you please tell me what happened between us last time?
Well, I planned on putting off telling Nozomi about Karwa until everything was settled, but She spoke up with an encouraging smile. She must have seen me hesitating.
Sorry, it wasn't fair of me to spring that on you. But promise you'll tell me someday.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
It's a promise, okay? Now we both have to survive.
We looked at each other and nodded. We passed the rest of our shift talking in hushed voices and stifling our laughter so we wouldn't disturb the others. The night passed by peacefully with no activity from the killer or the invaders. This weird state of limbo continued for the next couple of days. Jumping ahead, jumping ahead. That's more than a couple of days. That's way more than a couple of days. You know, a couple usually means 2. That was 5 days. It's morning. Better get up. I got on my feet and stretched my tired body. So I started to get used to these camp beds. As I was getting dressed, I could hear sounds of the others stirring as well.
Huh?
Maybe we should go to the cafeteria and... The alarm? Okay. So, who was it this time? This happened at the same time. This is when Ado came back. So this is gonna be, I think this is also the impersonator guy also shows up.
What, seriously, an attack first thing in the morning? Everybody wake up and get ready. We've got a battle on our hands.
It's time to engage the enemy. Let's protect the school. All right, we saw this earlier. We're just doing it in the gym now. Okay, skippity doo dah, skippity day, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Actually, I think other times when this isn't Ado, it's just these random enemies and no commanders. Oh, and then they just show up without a cutscene. All right, sure. Man, the commanders really are just an afterthought in this fucking route. Almost like they're like have no reason to be here. They're just like, ah, yeah, whatever. Here's the ball thing. Here you go. Fight it. It's dead. You win. Good job. Like, we don't get like well, I didn't even skip anything. It just literally was no cutscene.
I am Centaur.
Oh, there we go.
The paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally. And it will destroy you all. Prepare yourselves, invaders.
Yeah, sure.
Me?
Yeah, Tsubasa, sorry. You're just so good. A little tear goes down her face, like, aw. Sorry, Tsubasa, like one of the best party members. Hate to feed you like this.
I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat this.
So we managed to clinch another victory in the day's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, bringing an end to our 57th day at Last of Us Academy. My group for today is Gaku, Shoma, and Yugami. And what should we do today? Free time it. All right. Well, you know what? I think in that case, this is probably a good spot to end things here for now, guys. We're starting to cook it through this with just a bunch of free time and jumping forward in time a bit. This is an interesting route. It is. I do feel like, though, man, we're just building up like more and more questions than answers, right? Which is a bit different. Like, so like second scenario did an interesting thing where a lot of times we would get like a question and then usually by the next segment we sort of had an answer for it, albeit minus a few little things. And this one we really are just like what's going on with Hiriko? What's going on with fucking the killer? What's going on with Takumi? What's going, like, we're just like building up these things with no answers, and we're just kind of like, well, I guess we're just gonna keep going, you know? Like for this one, it seems like they're really saving it like for the end. But it also kind of makes sense because I think every other route in the game outside of the second scenario route was kind of done that way too, right? Second scenario is like almost like it was the sequel, essentially the original, right? So it almost acts as like they're like chapters within that, right? Moments and things that happen and then that get solved within that a span of time. While the other routes generally have like a theme or a thing they focus on and they carry that all the way to the end. There's either the resolution or somebody's fucking dead, you know? But I'll definitely be curious. It's definitely got me like mega theorizing. So how this shit actually is supposed to play out. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoy this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite and subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.